Hi and welcome. My name is Johnny Again. I'm from All Total Coaching. What I want to talk to you today is the rise of the mega mangina. What the heck am I talking about? What is a mangina and what is a mega? We all know what is a mega, but today I'll explain about the rise of the mega mangina. But before we start, a book launch is coming up soon. A book is for sale, How to Be a Man, What Your Father Never Taught You. Very soon we'll announce the book launch, and please come say hello, whether you hate me or love me. It's free of charge for those people that ask. Come, ask questions, and if you hate me, by all means tell me in my face, because I'd love to hear it. For those lovers of mine, and I know I've got a few, and there's haters of mine, come and say hello. And if you've got questions, by all means. But if you ask questions, as long as you do it in a civil manner. So what is our book all about? It's a guide for men in this feminized society. Our book will guide you in the following: manhood, what is a man, how to be a man, women, relationships and sex, media and indoctrination via the movies, health, food and exercise and why it's so important, money, wealth, what you need to know, what you're not taught at school, value, what it is and why it's so important, how to overcome depression and fear, happiness and fulfillment, feminism, the real truth, family court and consequences, false accusation, domestic violence, how to become social and build a great network, social etiquette, keep up, how to maintain your relationships, some of the rules that will save your life, sources and resources. Please subscribe to our channel for great contents on all issues of life. As I just said, we have more than 350 videos on YouTube. Every one of them free of charge. If you want to excel and get places, please, we cover nearly every topic in our channel. So today we're going to talk about the rise of the mega mangina. The mangina is a man that makes women, without nothing wrong with helping people, making women that he desires or is sexually interested, putting on a pedestal, and does everything for them in the hope of getting sex. He doesn't treat them as an equal or like a male. He literally becomes their servant. That's what he calls a mangina. He acts like, well, I don't have to describe it here because you get the drill. I don't have to tell you what's going on YouTube at the moment. The mega is the biggest mangina. He marches in, feminist, he puts pussy hats, etc., etc. He follows Instagram models and tells them how beautiful they are. He sends them money and gifts. He goes and shames older men that go with younger women. Yet at the same time, these pathetic mega incels, mega manginas, go and watch pornos of young women. So there you have the contradiction of these mega manginas. They shame men that try to get women because he's incapable of learning the art of having a social circle and attracting women via his social circle, or being able to attract a woman on the street and talking to her, because he's not ashamed of his sexuality and he's not ashamed as a man because he owns his balls and he is a man that takes accountability and responsibility. The mega mangina is not responsible. The mega mangina is a victim. The mega mangina, when a woman is not interested in him, will curse her and abuse her and shame her or send her offensive languages instead of the alpha male moving on, not reacting, moving on. I went out on date with a woman a few months back and she wasn't interested in me. I didn't say a word. I didn't say a word. I just moved on. Then, by God's luck, I ran into her. She said, "John, how are you? You didn't SMS me back." I said, "You were not interested." "Yes, but still, I want to be in touch." And this gives you an idea when you don't abuse women, like some of these mega manginas. On one hand, they're pro-women, but on the other hand, when they desire a woman and she doesn't reciprocate, they go and abuse them. They will never admit this in public, but I know a few mega manginas that have sent me emails or text messages they sent to women, and I'm literally in shock. I'm not going to share them, obviously, because it's confidential, but these are what you call mega manginas. I'm not going to shame and name those people because it's not appropriate. So they follow these Instagram models. They send them money and tell them how beautiful, in the hope Maybe you should like them. Well, really, they get thousands and thousands of followers, and most of the followers, I'd say 99%, are mega manjanas. Because if they had balls, they had skills, social skills, they believed in themselves, they had confidence, they could go and do that in a social circle, or they could meet a woman online, or they could approach a woman in a shopping center, but they're incapable because they don't believe in themselves. So they send these presents to these mega models, feeling and thinking one day they're going to fall in love with them. But what they don't realize, they have no chance. No chance. They are beggars. Everything the woman says when they go on a date, they agree with them. Instead of being a man on purpose and a vision, not changing his mind all the time. And actually, if a woman is not interested, even though you are interested, just let her go and move on. Like one of my great mentors said to me not once or twice, when something doesn't work in your life, or a woman is not interested in you, keep it moving, keep it moving. But these men will tell you what bitch she is or what a bitch she is because she didn't reciprocate, and they go on and on how women are bitches. These women don't want you because you're in the friend zone. And if you don't understand the friend zone and you don't understand how to attract women, you'll be the mega mangina. And today, I hate to say, but more than 80% of men in the West that are being indoctrinated by mainstream media are manjanas. Some of them are mega, some of them are just manjanas, or some of them are just nice little boys looking for a mummy so they can hold on to the apron. When no woman with any brains whatsoever will condone that behavior, because a woman wants a man on purpose, on vision, with goals, with ambitions, and more than anything, he's got confidence and belief in himself. And he loves himself, because a man that doesn't love himself, no woman is going to love him. Doesn't mean you have to be cocky and arrogant, but you have to know that your own value. But these mega manjanas don't have any value, because if they had value, they wouldn't be a mega manjana. So that is what I wanted to talk to you today about, the rise of the mega manjana. And we explain in our book what is a manjana, how not to be a manjana, how to be a man on purpose, what to do, how to do, when to do. We go to every detail. And I will tell you, my dear friends, I hate to say this, but I was a mega manjana too. Truth needs to be told. But that's years ago. I had self-taught. I read books, psychology and neuroscience, and then I realized that I was a mega manjana. But it takes awakening for a man to snap out of it by a friend, by a mentor, or a book, or a video that you saw online. Maybe this one will wake you up to snap out of the mega manjana and slowly get out of it and learn, so you can be a man on purpose, on vision, and you can be the superior man. Like the great David Daida said in his book, a man has a penis. He has to extend himself into the world. Extending is making his mark on the world. A purpose, a vision, instead of being a mega manjana that begs women for you know what. So that's what I wanted to talk to you today. Purchase a book. On sale, links below. If you like any help whatsoever, email us at john@sosdating.com. I can change your life. The question is, do you want to? Or are you going to keep doing the same thing again and again and again, hoping for miracles to happen? Miracles happen in the Bible, the Old Testament, and to people that take action. And if you don't take action and you're wishy-washy, nothing's going to happen. All you do is go from one drama to the next, and your best friend is going to be porno at 1 o'clock in the morning. I rest my case. Thank you very much for listening. Email us at john@sosdating.com. Thank you very much for listening. As always, you know what? I'm your friend, Johnny Fragan, that says it as it is, without the fluff and the BS. Thank you. Speak soon.